What's up, my tiny little friends? As promised, today we're going to talk about anthills and why I think it's important that the first thing you do is get your hands on some ant eggs. For those of you that don't know, ant eggs works like little health packs. You can eat them on the go to immediately store a little bit of health. This has allowed me to fight all the baddies that we encountered in the demo by simply just healing up, blocking some of the hard hits, and retaliating with a devastating blow. As you can see, by shotgunning baby ants directly into my stomach, I heal up more than enough to be able to deal with this orb weaver spider. I've even used this technique to fight bombardier beetles, wolf spiders, stink bugs, you name it, it was in the demo, we wrecked it. So let's get started so I can teach y'all how to get these eggs. The first step is to have a spear and a few bandages, and then you're going to want to take an anthill and you're going to lead one of the soldiers out. Throw in a couple jabs if you feel comfortable with it, but the general point is to find a piece of the environment that you can use to your advantage. This stick provides a perfect vantage point that I can attack this soldier ant without taking too much damage. Generally speaking, he doesn't even touch me. Always be mindful of your stamina while you're striking until the soldier ant's about half health. That way you got enough room to run and something else shows up and takes charge. Make sure to harvest them, and you're going to go back in the anthill a second time to get another one of these soldier ants. So I'll speed this up for you, but just basically do the same thing. Lead them up towards the stick, attack them, finish him off, collect his giblets. Do it to the rest of any of the ants around and get back to your base. Once we're back at our base, we're going to want to make this ant clip. This weapon provides a great knockout and is a wonderful way to get into these ant hills. I like to move my bandages off of the ace slot just for now, so that when I pick up these ant eggs, they're immediately available for help. And when we get back to the ant hill, let's have our spear out and grab some of these slime molds up front. They work like torches. And we're looking for an offshoot. It's kind of level and it has a little hole in the back. Make sure nobody's looking, and let's take a second to rearrange our inventory. Let's put this light over here so that we can use that. Alright, now let's check it out. Let's drop in. Might be a good idea to pull out your torch so you can get a better view. Alright, now once you've fallen all the way down, this is pretty much the center of where the ant eggs are. This is the room that you can find all these delicious little guys. So you can pick them up, and if you notice, they go in that slot that we moved the bandages off of. Now I can spam that key, the 8th key in my case, and get immediate access to all that health. So let's turn around, get them out here, pull out our club. Now the plan's pretty much the same. Block a hit, and let's strike. With the exception that this tool knocks them out very, very quickly and gives you a couple free hits where you don't have to worry about taking any damage. So let's go ahead and heal up, kind of look around and make sure that we're all right. And right now I like to eat a traditional bandage because they heal over time more passively. So that way it's just kind of healing on me while I'm paying attention. This little threat came up letting me know this ant's coming at me. I'm going to block the first hit and then hit him twice to knock him out and then finish off the rest of my stamina and harvest. Pick up a few more eggs just to make sure those are good. And do the same process over and over again for all the ants that show up. In my experience during the demo, I noticed that anywhere from 1 to about 10 ants would show up when you raid an anthill. Sometimes there'd be nobody down here. Other times you'd get just swamped. I like to go in third person once I'm picking up the eggs so I can keep an eye out for any more soldiers showing up to try to mess us up. So let's block these. Rather try to block these. And remember, if you take too much hit, just go ahead and run away. Try to block and try to get in another room. Use these ant eggs to heal up. So I'm going to run all the way back to this beginning room. Make sure that I'm fully healed, because I don't want to die right now. So let's block these guys and try to line them up for a double hit. Wait, there we go. So now this way you have a nice area of effect. You can take out sometimes 3-4 ants like that if they're all in the right distance. So let's make sure we're healed up before we go back. And keep an eye out to see what type of ants we got coming in. As we pull out our light, we can see that there's at least one more. So let's sneak up on them. Let's knock them out. So now let's go ahead and pull out our lantern and just start picking up all these little ant hills, ant eggs that we have. I find that you normally get between 60 and 80 eggs after you're done with a successful raid. But that might change in the actual game. So we're just going to go ahead and take our time picking all these up. Being mindful of our environment, understanding that there are more ants that are in this hill, and they might decide to come down here and protect their babies. So let's pretty much pick these up, and then we'll start making our way out. That should be enough. I'm on a demo, there's not that much time. So now we're gonna go up this exit hole that's kind of an elevation. And it'll take us to a more primary room that has some light coming in. In this case, we're gonna take a left. And we're gonna start going out here. You generally wanna feel like you're going up. If you feel like you're going up, you're probably headed towards the exit. Now since I've already got the eggs, I don't need to spend my time fighting these ants. If I wanted to, I could fight these ants and go exploring. I definitely recommend it once the game comes out because I feel like one of these rocks in here is out of place, so I wouldn't be surprised if there is another offshoot leading to some more content. Well, there you have it. From this point on, you can go fight pretty much whatever you want. You can go into the pesticide area without a gas mask, and you should just be in an all-around comfortable position to really start building your base and getting going.